Afternoon, everybody. Ace of Wands energy with a Six of Wands energy. Okay. We've got new beginnings, passion, success here. And I'm sitting outside of the location of my next interview. I'm just trying to like center, you know? Because at the end of the day, no matter what you see, you have to stay focused here. Everyone's journey is their own, and parts of it can only be done by them. So, don't let yourself get distracted here. Send love, compassion, empathy, and support to anybody in your life that needs it right now. But right now, you have to focus on what you're doing, and they have to focus on what they're doing. All will be as it's meant to be. Have faith in that. I'm getting the energy that both people involved here know this. Magician Hierophant energy. Color is returning to the world. The old systems are breaking apart. Truth is being revealed. And after the destruction, after things fall apart, they reform, break through. You pick up your sword. Miracles. Everything will be as it's meant to be. Sometimes rebirth hurts. Sometimes the entire circle, the entire place that you considered home, falls apart. But Spirit, they make you set your world on fire. For a reason. When Spirit burns your world to the ground, or better yet, tells you to burn your world to the ground and walk away, it's because you have to reset that foundation in order to achieve your happiness. There has to be a death and rebirth here in order for you to get that 10 of Cups. And sometimes the destruction of your world is what forces you into that situation. Page of Pentacles. Sorry, Page of Wands. I was thinking about it, and my fast, for example. If I hadn't had to go to the hospital and gotten that sign to stop early, then I would have started that other job sooner. And I wouldn't have been on the lookout for this opportunity that I'm interviewing for. If I hadn't stopped the fast then, I wouldn't have been eating for the party, and that would have been a negative topic of conversation during the party by my family, by my mother. We wouldn't have been able to focus on the positive conversation and the healing and the regaining of that connection, because it would have been focused on something else. Everything that's happened had to happen a certain way, and even if that meant going to the hospital, that was still for the higher good. That was still for the greatest good. That was so that things could align in a certain kind of way, and we couldn't have seen the moon, Knight of Pentacles. We couldn't have seen how that was supposed to go. We had to have faith. We had to trust Spirit. Oh my God, a red dragonfly just flew right in front of the car. Passion. We led with Juan's energy today. It was a big one. Confirmation, man. Thank you, Spirit. Every conflict leads you where you're meant to be. The ups, the downs, the ins, the outs, the trust, the betrayal. Moves you towards your purpose. When Spirit when Spirit needs you out of a situation and you aren't willing to go because those are your friends or that's your workplace or you've been doing this for however many years, when you don't want to do what you need to do, when you don't want to leave a situation, they will force your hand. I've heard some readers be like, well, they're not going to make you move. Yeah, they fucking will. Yeah, they fucking will. They will not let you stay somewhere that you're not meant to be. If your vibration changes and you are no longer a match for that environment, they're not going to change that environment to be a match for you. They're going to pluck you out and put you in a place that you are supposed to be. Sometimes other people get removed from your life because they're not a match. But in my experience, most of the time, it's you that are no longer a match for that place. And so, it crumbles. But you, having learned all of the lessons and gained the stability and the skill set that you need in order to move past that point, aren't hindered by the change in environment. It might be uncomfortable. It might be scary. But you are meant, oh my God, you are meant to be going through this right now. The tower has to fall. So that you can have this. That Ten of Pentacles. And like we've said, it's not always generational wealth, like money. Sometimes it's lessons, experiences passed down generations, or a generational change in the way that things go, the way that people act, the way that the things that we value, like ascension and awakening and truth. A change in the system of oppression. Change in the system itself. Building a new system. That Ten of Pentacles isn't just money. It's the future. And your purpose is big. Your purpose is so much larger. So much larger than personal wealth. It's a ripple. It's the mission. It's purpose. It's changing the world. Sometimes that means shit falls apart. But you're strong enough to get through it. You know that. I know that. I think everybody knows that. Once you come through it, though, I don't normally read reversals. Once you come through it, you get that inspiration, you get that drive, that starting over energy with the right